ULEZ!
We're here today outside Tooting Broadway station, great demonstration against Sadiq Khan and ULEZ. And there's going to be another one outside Downing Street on Tuesday, day one of the extended ULEZ. We can win. The pollution story is a lie. It's only to control you. Break ULEZ, break Sadiq Khan, take down the cameras. Driver will do not.
I missed that bit. What's happening?
Same as everyone here protested about the ULEZ. The way it's going to affect people, the way it's affecting me. I mean, my story is, I'm retired, so when I retired, like a lot of people do, they spend some of your retirement money on what you think is a decent car. Now, my car's not compliant. I can't afford another car because I'm on a pension. And trying to sell your car, you get nothing for it. So it's grossly unfair. Sending me into poverty, it will, trying to do that. And because you can't afford £12.50 every time you want to use your car, which is what's happening.
My name's Dave. We're here today at Tooting Broadway station, which is Mr. Khan land, as it were, on the A24. Action against the his £12.50 a day tax to non-compliant vehicles. Listen, we know it's about money. It's no more than money. Basically, we travel around to all the locations, loads of us. You don't see the protests on TV, the thousands of people that turn up. You don't see that at all. But we're here today. The underground, Mr. Khan's underground, is 15 times more polluted. 15 times more polluted than what the London air is on the roads here on the A24. So there's a video out there and a few still photographs, and you'll see them with some calibrated test meters, and you'll see the air quality on the A24, for example, here is a value of 6 to 9. On the underground, the same value is actually 225 at Pimlico, for example. So what's the most polluted with particular matter? Is it the A24, London roads in the outer boroughs, or is it the underground? The underground is toxic, it is terrible. £12.50 a day, Mr. Khan, you're a liar. And recently, even just yesterday, it was proven through a Freedom of Information Act that your email communication between the Imperial College and yourself, you are bribing them to give you the results you want. And even in the statements from the Imperial College that asked you how to word it, you're corrupt and you need to go. So basically, myself and my colleague, we travel around on our bikes. My bike's compliant, his bike's compliant. Mine is a 1255 Suzuki Bandit. It's a huge engine. It's a really quick bike. It's a touring bike. And my friend's got a little Honda CM250T twin. That's a compliant bike. That's nice and old. It's been running for years and years and years. We go anywhere. We go to London. We're in Trafalgar Square on the bikes. Basically, we'll go wherever we can with the bikes just to support the cause. And the cause is get Khan out of office. He needs to go.
And anybody in any car, think about it. The next thing on the agenda is pay per mile. That's what this is all about. And that includes electric vehicles. Don't just say it doesn't affect me. Yes, it does. This affects every car, every vehicle, and every business. Sadiq Khan's aim is to destroy all businesses.
What are you doing here today?
So I'm here because I feel that what the government are doing, taxing people to essentially live, is so wrong, and it seems like everyone knows that there's something wrong with it, and everyone knows that they don't feel right, it doesn't sit right with them, but they're not speaking out for some reason because they feel like they just have to go with it. But the reality is we have control in this situation, and we are allowed to, not consent to basically them taxing us to live. Also, if you look at things that climate experts have said, including the founder of Greenpeace, they're saying that actually the Earth is currently in a cooling down period, so it's actually getting cooler, it's not warming up. So what they're saying about global warming is also incorrect, and it is not scientific, and if there's no science to back what they're saying, I will refuse to comply with it. So yeah, just here to basically inform people that they're being scammed.
appreciation. Give him a pat on the back. Thank you, Stan.
Sadiq Khan, he's pretty immaterial as far as ULEZ is concerned. He's just like an enforcer of this whole thing. If it's not Sadiq Khan, it'll be someone else. The main issue is really that getting the message out there that this is essentially a tax on poor people, and it's the beginning of 15-minute cities and limiting people's right to travel, because it's absolute nonsense. If you can afford to pay £12.50, you can pollute. So rich people are okay. You know, they're fine with that because they've all got the posh cars, whatever. And if they've got a polluting car, then they can afford to pay £12.50. It's a big deal for, you know, people like me and other less well-off people. So there. So it's getting awareness of what is going on and how this is affecting people who are less well-off.
Okay, we're here outside Tooting Broadway station, and I say to everybody, well done! It's a great demonstration. The beginning of the end of Sadiq Khan and ULEZ. We can win. They are on the run. Look on this leaflet. The numbers of cameras that have been taken down. Look on this leaflet. You know the fact they cannot even get a CCJ against you if you break ULEZ. And they cannot affect your credit rating. We know what happened in Birmingham. People defied the rules. They drove at will, they did not pay, and they won. We can do the same in London. And the end of ULEZ will be the end of Sadiq Khan, the most hated mayor in London. And we know the pollution story is a lie. The underground is 40 times more polluted than the roads. He doesn't talk about that. The story about the roads is not to control pollution, it's to control you. And if anybody died of pollution, and no one has, it's all a lie, but if anyone did, they travel by tube, that's why. It's a pack of lies. Drive at will, do not pay, take down the cameras. Break ULEZ, break Sadiq Khan, break ULEZ, break Sadiq Khan, and resist, defy, do not comply. Resist, defy, do not comply. Resist, defy, do not comply. Thank you, thank you.
I'm here today for the ULEZ protest. I'm Sean, I'm 20 years old from South East London, and I came down to Tooting Broadway to protest against ULEZ and Khan's scheme.
So what brought you out here? Like, what kind of spurred you to come?
Well, I don't agree with the £12.50 per day. I agree there is a pollution problem, but I don't agree that it's the right way of going about it. Charging people £12.50 a day just to use their car, which is mostly affecting the poorest people in London, small businesses, and yeah, I don't agree, that's right. I think there's a better way of going around it.
Now, have you felt an effect personally, or people around you, your family, friends, local area businesses? Like, is there anything that you felt personally?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have I have a Fiesta myself, so it is ULEZ compliant because it's petrol, but I know lots of other people that don't have cars. My grandparents live just outside of London, but they have a 2015 diesel car, and they to come and see us inside London now, they're going to have to pay £12.50, and they're retired, in the 60s, and obviously it's unfair for them who live outside London, didn't get a vote on this, and they're going to have to pay £12.50 just come and see us.
That's terrible. So you're a young guy, right? Do you have a car? I mean, like, do you use it for work?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But yeah, as I said, my Fiesta is compliant, but it's mainly for, I hear about lots of other people, as I say, like 2015 diesel cars who aren't compliant.
So like, if young people are going to see this video, young people like yourself, like, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I think you should come out, come to a ULEZ protest, and I mean, you'll learn other things from other people. Yeah, and just spread the word, spread awareness to make more people realise what's happening inside London. I mean, I think awareness is the biggest thing here.
Alright, you're mad.
Well, what a beautiful day to come. This is the beginning of the end of ULEZ and Sadiq Khan. And I want to tell you the next big one is on the 29th, Tuesday, meeting outside Downing Street. We've got a great speaking system there from the protest pen. Everybody welcome to give Sadiq Khan and ULEZ the beginning of the end. And the question has to be, how are we going to actually win? Because bleating to politicians doesn't work. The courts have failed. We're going to win by breaking their rules. Drive at will and do not pay. That will win. That's what won in Birmingham. We can do that here. And they cannot give you a CCJ for a ULEZ fine. They cannot take down your credit rating for a ULEZ fine. You can sell your car to somebody else and then they can't take your car. You drive, someone else owns it. It's easy. Even if they take your car, you can still buy it back at an auction. They took my car after I hadn't paid £61,000 and I bought the car back for $850. So that was a bargain. So, don't forget, Tuesday, be there, 12 noon, Downing Street.